Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. Today we are making another smoked dessert. So recently I was able to pick up quite a bunch of peaches from the Peach Truck. That's what it's called. It's this organization out of Georgia that delivers fresh Georgia peaches all over the place. We got them a little while ago. We had to give them some time to ripen up fully, and now they're ripe and they're ready to go. So today we are making, right here on my Pit Boss Platinum Lockhart, a smoked peach cobbler. It's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be just peachy goodness. Well, I can't wait to make and then subsequently eat this incredible peach cobbler. So let's get started. All right, so two parts to this. First, we're gonna make our topping, then we're gonna make our filling. So let's start with our topping. To get started today, we're gonna start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Each one of these little kind of containers that I have here is roughly a cup. So there's 1, and there's 2. 2 cups all-purpose flour. Next, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. There's 1, 2. Next, a teaspoon of baking soda. There we go. Next, about 1/3 cup of just regular granulated sugar. About 1/2 teaspoon of regular table salt. Now I'm just gonna combine these together so that they're nice and mixed together here. Again, this is gonna be for our topping on our beautiful cobbler. Next comes a stick of butter. And I'm actually going to not just put this in as a whole stick. This is cold, which is the way I want it. I'm gonna cut this into small pieces, and you'll see why in a second, but I'm gonna cut it into like, I don't know, probably just tiny little squares here. Okay, about that size. All right, now I'm going to slowly incorporate this butter into the mixture. You could use a pastry cutter for this, which would actually probably be recommended. I don't actually have one of those, so instead I'm just gonna use my spoon here. And we want to kind of incorporate this up until we formed a little bit of a sort of a crummy mixture. All right, that is that. That butter is nice and kind of chopped up in there, sort of just hiding amongst all these other ingredients. All right, so my dry ingredients are done. Last thing I'm going to do is add just over a cup of buttermilk to this mixture. Okay, so not that much. And just stir that in. This is what's going to make that kind of gooey, doughy texture. You can kind of see the crumbly look of it. That's exactly what I want for the top of my cobbler. All right, my crumbly, doughy topping is looking great. That's all I'm going to do to it. So let's set it aside and let's get started on our filling. All right, the filling for our peach cobbler is going to start with one very, very important ingredient. Can you guess what it is? No, seriously, guess what it is. You are right, it is peaches. Now these are those fresh peaches directly from the Peach Truck. They've been obviously peeled and cut into slices. This is about the equivalent of 5 or 6 peaches worth of slices, which is what we want. Now let's add some stuff. First, I'm gonna add about a cup of light brown sugar, about 2 tablespoons of dark maple syrup. 1, 2. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 more tablespoons of flour, about a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, just a little bit of nutmeg, not much, and about a tablespoon of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Now let's use our wooden spoon to kind of just incorporate all this goodness. Oh, the smell, ladies and gentlemen. The smell is to die for. Oh, the smell. All right, comment down below if you want to just eat a spoonful of this right now. Can I comment on my own video? Because I want to comment down below. Because I just want to eat a spoon of this. All right, that looks like our filling to me. All right, let's combine these two things. So today I'm not using like a 9x13, not using any sort of square pan. Today we are cooking using cast iron. That's right. My trusty 12-inch cast iron pan. Oh, it's my wedding ring. This is actually my first cook on this pan. So it's been washed, it's been treated with oil, and it's ready to go. Just gonna take another stick of butter here and just kind of sort of grease up the pan a little bit. Even though it's been seasoned with oil and it's got all that on there. I really want to make sure that none of this is going to stick. I'm going to be cooking at a pretty high temperature today. Get those sides too. It's just like seasoning the meat, you know? When you season your cast iron, let the sides get some love. I should make a shirt that says like, don't forget the sides. Literally no one would know what it meant. Into the cast iron we go. Oh, satisfying. Look at that. Look at that. Just use my spoon here to just make sure everything is nice and even on the top. So for the topping, I'm just gonna grab little pieces of this and just sort of sprinkle it over the top, like so. Does definitely have that kind of doughy texture to it. My goal is to get pretty much all of the surface area covered. If it's not 100% there, it's not the end of the world. All right, I think that is it. And it looks pretty beautiful before we've even gone anywhere with it. But where are we gonna go with it now? To the smoker. All right, so today we're basically just using the Pit Boss Platinum Lockhart like sort of an oven. We're gonna be baking it, but we're gonna be baking it in the smoker. So I've got my flame shield completely closed, so all we're getting is smoke. We're smoking today at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm smoking today using my favorite pellet blend, the Pit Boss Competition Blend wood pellets. Now this is gonna take between about 40 minutes and an hour to cook at that temperature. I'm gonna come out frequently and check it, and it'll be done when the top is golden brown and those beautiful peaches are kind of bubbling underneath. So it's time to get this on the smoker. And we'll be back in just a few minutes, maybe 40 minutes or so. Check on it, and possibly even at that point, take it off and, of course, try it. All right, 20 minutes in, about what I would consider halfway through. Let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. Got bubbling in there. Oh, that's gonna be good. We're not there yet. We still want that top to brown up. But this is a good sign that we're in for some delicious cobbler. Probably another 15 or 20 more minutes. We'll be back to check. It might be done then. We'll see. See you in a few. All right, we are right at 40 minutes on the smoker at 375. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, top is brown, still bubbling. All right, let's take this thing off. All right, got a couple of trivets down to make sure I don't damage my beautiful cutting board. And look at this. Oh man, that looks incredible. Wow, the beautiful color on the top. That topping turned out beautifully. The smell. Man, the smell is just next level. All right, let me show you how we're gonna plate this up here. All right, we've got our dish. Now I'm just gonna grab some of this beautiful cobbler. Put it right down like that. Oh. Have some more here. Oh, look at those peaches. Oh man. All right, and what would a good peach cobbler be without a little scoop of vanilla ice cream right on the top? Look at that. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Just looks beautiful. All right, it's your favorite time. It's my favorite time. It's everybody's favorite time. Time to eat this beautiful peach cobbler. I almost don't want to eat it. It's so pretty. My mouth is watering for this. Let's go ahead and dive in. A little ice cream with those fresh Georgia peaches. Here we go. You know what? Lock me up, because that should be illegal. Those peaches are perfectly cooked in there. They're super soft. That mixture of the sugar and the flour and the cinnamon, that little bit of nutmeg, all of it just causes those flavors to just explode. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm gonna dream about this tonight. Dare I say, holy smokes. This is delicious. Well, there were kind of a lot of ingredients to this dish today, but they were very easy to put together as I showed you. Definitely try this. If you like peach cobbler, you can substitute apples, do an apple cobbler. You could even do like pears or something like that. You can do really any sort of fruit that's like that you can kind of slice up. But try this. You can do this on your pellet grill, you can do it on your offset, you can do it in your oven, however you want to do it. But it's absolutely incredible, and you gotta try it. That little bit of smoke flavor to it, it's definitely there. You can taste it. It's not overpowering or anything, but it's really helps to make this such a delicious dessert. Well, hey, I gotta get back inside because if my wife comes home and she sees the mess in there, I'm gonna be in trouble. So I gotta go do that. But hey, thanks for tuning in once again to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. If you like this video, make sure that you click that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It really does help us out. Click the little post notification bell. Turn on notifications so that you are the first to know when we post new content here on the channel. And I will see you next time. Hallelujah.